the Teflon Don, John Gotti. He got the name the Teflon Don because he was untouchable by the authorities in New York that were trying to prosecute him for various crimes for many years. One of the reasons for his success was he had a very boisterous criminal defense attorney named Bruce Cutler that represented him. And Bruce Cutler was excellent at using the media to his advantage when it came to representing characters like John Gotti, and knew how to push all the right buttons when it came to answering questions from the press and making a big theatrical show out of all the trials that he worked on, because it put pressure on every aspect of the case and made the jury obviously feel very uncomfortable about being involved in it because of who was being prosecuted. I mean, there's a million reasons why a lot of the cases against John Gotti failed, and one of them is because of Bruce Cutler's ability to be in front of the media and do a good job with the theatrics. And another is because of the way the Mafia in New York City at the time was looked at. There was a lot of Robin Hood thoughts and a lot of ideas that they were not doing as many evil things as they definitely actually were. And I think that time is, the sun has set on that part of American history in a lot of ways. But you can see it now, the way that certain attorneys, their willingness to just be way over the top theatrical when it comes to representing their client on certain cases, and how that can be a strength in drawing attention to the case for a lot of reasons. But it has to be a tactical adjustment, and you can't do it for the wrong reasons, because sometimes you don't want any attention. You want to keep it as quiet as possible. But these lawyers, like, they all have relationships with media and press that they're gonna use to their advantage when it comes to defending or going after a corporation or whatever. Knowing how that works is always interesting. The most famous moment in the OJ trial is that the glove didn't fit, so he goes live in front of the jury and tries on this glove, and that whole stunt was done with the prosecuting attorney's permission and encouragement. And it turned out that the glove don't fit, you must acquit, right? That's the tagline. So the jury got to see firsthand, like, these are the gloves that were used in the murder that had the blood of the victims on it and were near the scene and whatever. And so OJ tries to fit it on his hand, and the glove doesn't fit on his hand. So therefore, how could he possibly be the person who killed these people? As far as like mistakes go, or avoiding mistakes in litigation, like, you don't do something in a trial if you don't know the exact answer to it. And that's the mistake that was made by the prosecutors. Like, they didn't know whether or not the glove was going to fit. I'm sure they just assumed, like, we know this guy clearly killed these people, so it must fit based on all the circumstantial evidence that they had. There was mountains of it, but they made an assumption at the end of the day, and that assumption cost them in a lot of ways the case. This was a perfectly good reason for the jury to rationalize, hey, I mean, the glove didn't fit. You got to find this guy guilty beyond a reasonable doubt is the standard in criminal cases, and that's not present here because partially the glove didn't fit. Full disclosure, I am not a criminal lawyer. I have many great friends that are wonderful criminal defense attorneys and prosecutors, actually, but I am a personal injury lawyer. So if you've been injured, give me a call no matter where you are in the United States. I'd be more than happy to talk you through what you have going on and possibly help you with your case. So give me a call, get in contact via the description.